Hey guys, Carlo here. Welcome to the vlog. This is the channel where we talk about sneakers, life, and tech. And for this episode, we're going to unbox and take a closer look at the Lebron 17 Monstars. But apart from that, we're also going to check out all the other sneakers that came out during All-Star Weekend. They actually dropped by Titan over at BGC, and most of the sneakers were on display. So if that interests you, make sure that you keep on watching. Stay until the end. Let's go. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, let me give you 2 reasons to do so. First up, we're giving away the Supreme Body Bag. So make sure that you guys are subscribed, follow me on IG, join our Facebook community. We're also giving away a Nike Infinity React in your size. The details of the mechanics can be found in the description box. Good luck. We dropped by Titan over at BGC to check out the newest sneakers, and we chanced upon a bunch of the All-Star Weekend kicks on display. So before we get to the unboxing of my new Lebron kicks, let's check out some of the pairs that are sitting on shelves. First up, we have the Kyrie 6 trophies. And I'm going to call this like the Kyrie 6 Iron Man because it really looks like the armor of Tony Stark. From that metallic red sheen to that beautiful, stunning gold accents around the sneaker as well as the swoosh. It is one of the best looking and head-turning Kyries that I've seen. I mean, the simplicity of the contrast of the red and the gold is just absolutely stunning. In fact, I was actually deciding between picking this one up or that one. I ended up getting the Lebron because it's been a while since I featured the Lebron sneakers here on the channel. But man, that Kyrie 6 was super tempting. Sells for a little over $6,700. It's roughly $130 if you convert it to USD. Speaking of head turning, we also have the PG4 Gatorade. So the new signature sneakers of Paul George literally look like you drank Gatorade and then you puked it. Because we have all of the colors of the different flavors of Gatorade just coming together on one shoe. Kind of like a tie-dye Gatorade PG4 kind of shoe. Sells for a little over $5,700 or a little over $110 US. We also have the Zoom Freak Employee of the Month. This one was, for me, was the most boring sneaker of the bunch. Wouldn't recommend it. Unless, of course, you're a fan of Giannis and you just love his sneaker, then go for it. But in terms of the overall vibe, this one I'm not feeling too much. We also have one of the best sneakers when it comes to cushioning. We have the KD12 Dawn C. Really nice color of blue, reds, and whites. Dominantly blue for the upper, accents of red and white. Nothing really out of the ordinary. Nothing really that will make you say, whoa. But hey, if you're a KD12 fan, or you're a KD fan, or if you're a Dawn C fan, probably like a must-cop for you. Now, the sneaker that I actually wanted to buy, which is the reason why I went to Titan, was the Jordan 3 Red Cement. I'm not sure if that's what you call it, but it is the Jordan 3 with a nice leather red panel on the upper. Now, I was supposed to pick this one up. This was the plan. This was the goal. But unfortunately, they ran out of big size. Well, my size, which was size 12 or size 13. They only had size 11 and size 16. So, a big gap. So, I ended up passing. Well, obviously because it couldn't fit me. Now, before we get to the Lebron 17s, I actually also saw the BB Adapt 2.0. So it's the second generation of the self-lacing sneakers of Nike. I actually did a feature or unboxing of the first generation, and holding the second generation in hand definitely has a more futuristic vibe compared to the first. More layers, looks a little bit more chunkier, but again, wasn't able to try it on feet, so I don't think I can give you guys like a good, first impressions. But it was selling for 17,000 pesos, so definitely pricey. And with those sneakers out of the way, we get to our main event. We have the Lebron 17 Monstars that I have here in my hand. This sells for 9,800 something pesos, almost $200 for this pair of kicks. And the reason why I bought it, like what I mentioned earlier, is number one, I haven't reviewed the Lebron 17 pair of kicks in a long time now, and number two, it just brought me back so many memories watching Space Jam when Michael Jordan was in it several decades ago, but when I was a kid. So there's that sense of nostalgia with this pair that I just couldn't resist pulling the trigger. Now, to those who don't know, LeBron James is actually starring in Space Jam in 2021. So we will be seeing him together with the Looney Tunes squad, maybe face off against the Monstars. So those who don't know what the Monstars are, they're like an intergalactic race of giant monstrous aliens that challenge the Looney Tunes together with Michael Jordan back then. Now they're going to challenge LeBron James. So this is inspired by the Monstars. As you can see, you have the LeBron 17 logo at the top. It's a black and gold box. You have the details of the shoe. I did go size 13, like a full size up on this pair, because from experience with my first pair of LeBron 17s, they did run kind of tight. So I wanted to get something with a little bit more room, especially in the midfoot area. Now if you pop the box open, bam, take a look at that shoe. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is the LeBron 17 Monstars, and there are several elements from Space Jam and the Monstars that we'll go over very quickly. So first up, the most striking two elements are the print that you can find on the tongue, as well as the zeros that you can find just above the laces. So let's start with the print. So this one is purple, this one is orange, because those were the colors of the Monstars that played during the game back then with Michael Jordan. So if you take a look also at the texture of this tongue, it actually has that reptilian like skin or feel, which is again reminiscent of the Monstars or Monstars. You still have the LeBron lion there, both on the left pair and the right pair, but again, it really boils down to the texture and the color, which represent what it's supposed to represent. You also have 0 embroidered at the top of the laces, which are the numbers of the Monstars as well. And you do have like the Space Jam logo inside the collar of the shoe. So it's very small over here, and you can also find the Space Jam logo in the insole. So those are like the Space Jam elements that you can find in the sneaker. Now obviously, when it comes to the colorway, it's dominantly purple, but it does have some sort of like tie-dye with a mix of, I don't know, like pink, green, neon on the back. It's kind of like a tie-dye thing going on the knit posset material of the LeBron 17s. Now the knit posset is supposed to be a better version of the previous knit material. I think it was called the Battle Knit, if I'm not mistaken. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Of the previous generations of the LeBrons. So it's supposed to provide better protection, and it's supposed to provide better foot containment as well. Now if you check all of the reviews of LeBron 17s, or most of the performance reviews, one of the things that a lot of people rave about is the impact protection and the overall absorption / cushioning of the sneaker, mainly because of the air and zoom unit that you find in the midsole. However, apparently there's supposed to be something different about this particular LeBron 17. From what I've read, Nike was supposed to have added like a high volume air unit here at the heel, which is even supposed to help even more with impact cushioning and absorption. So that's a great thing. At least it's not just a different colorway, there is a slight upgrade. So if you have the LeBron 17 Monstars and you do performance reviews, let me know. I'd love to hear, and I'd love to verify and validate that if it is indeed correct. Now, apart from the high volume air unit, from what I've read, they also added air zoom units at the forefoot, again to help with protection. Please do take note that this isn't in comparison to the LeBron 16, but it is apparently in comparison to other LeBron or earlier LeBron 17 sneakers, making it a slight upgrade to this pair compared to the other colorways. Now, how is it on feet? Now, if you are looking for a performance review, I'll put the link down below because there are a ton of performance reviews already of the LeBron 17s. But if you just want to wear it casually, I can tell you, number one, the cushioning is great. The feel is solid. The only issue is that if you have wide feet, the mid-part section of the shoe can be a little bit punishing. So just make sure that you get a good fit before you buy it and pull the trigger. This is one of those sneakers that I would highly recommend that you guys try in store and you just don't blind buy. Oh, well, there are a lot of LeBron 17s sitting on shelves anyway, so it should be easy to fit for you. And that is actually our unboxing and our feature of the LeBron 17 Monstars. So watch out for 2021 when the movie comes out. It will definitely be interesting and exciting. And if you haven't watched what they call that Space Jam 1 yet, try to find a copy, or I don't know if it's streaming on Netflix or something, but just try to watch it. It's fun. The one with Michael Jordan. So it'll be interesting to watch that and then compare it to the effects of Space Jam when it comes out in 2021. Which of the all-star Nike Jordan sneakers pairs would you who guys have wanted to cop? Let me know in the comment section down below. Was it the Kyrie 6? Was it the Zoom Freak 1? Was it the KD12 or the PG4 or the Monstars or the Jordan 3? I'd love to hear from you. Let me know down below in the comment section. And the reason why I'm asking is I'm thinking of buying another pair from that collection to feature on this channel. So let me know which ones of those pairs you'd like to see, like an unboxing and a detailed look into well, here on my channel. So again, let me know in the comment section. Would love to hear from all of you. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed our vlog for today. Shout out again to the awesome folks over at Titan BGC for being so accommodating and the excellent customer service as usual. And with that said, peace, God bless, what's up, boom.